All right, we now welcome on Davion Dozier, receiver out of Moody, Alabama, just committed to the Hawgs last week. Davion, first question for you, man. It seems like Arkansas is developing a pipeline to Alabama. What's that about, and what was interesting about Arkansas that made you want to commit to them?
The reason why I committed is because the Coach Guy, me and Coach Guy talked a lot, and he's a young coach and he just got the job, and me and him were just alike in a lot of ways. So that's what made me push to Arkansas.
Arkansas was the latest of your top five to end up offering you. Was there any consideration of the timeliness, or what made you pick the Hogs? Despite them kind of being late entrants into your recruitment.
Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't really late to me because I wasn't planning on making the decision no time soon. That one just crept up or the time frame crept up. I thought I was gonna commit during the season or like a little bit after, but I had broke down all my visits and stuff, and it made me want to commit earlier.
Had you had any previous ties or been to Arkansas before?
No, sir.
What'd you think of the unofficial visit you took last month?
I liked it a lot. We had did a whole bunch of stuff while I was there. I was out with the players a lot, and then they just gave me the rundown about it a lot of stuff.
So last season, of course, Treylin Burks with Arkansas had an incredible season. Were you able to watch any of him, and is that kind of attractive to watch a guy like that do what he did at Arkansas, and maybe you can do that as well?
Yes, sir. The stuff when I was with Coach Guy in the receiver room, we was talking about a lot of stuff and the way they run their offense and like around him. There's a lot of stuff that we do at our school, so it would be like a lot of the same stuff when I go to college.
I saw you had told one of the national guys that the staff said that you reminded them of Treylin Burks. What's that kind of compliment mean to you? And is that something you see yourself as, kind of a mold of Treylin Burks?
I mean, it meant a lot because, he was just a first-round pick in the top 15. But, I ain't done nothing yet, so I can't really say I'm like that or not.
So it seems like I kind of led off with this, but it seems like Arkansas has been able to recruit Alabama better as of late than they have in the past. What is it about that? Have you noticed something about Arkansas getting into Alabama a little bit more?
Well, I can't say I really do. I just know some of the guys that have committed, and they just really about some of the stuff. See, like Dallas, he committed like last year in December. So, and then TJ and all them. So when I talked to them, it was really much the same stuff. It's how Coach Pittman talked to us.
Have you gotten to talk to any of the guys on the offensive side of the ball? Maybe even Malachi, the guy who's going to be throwing you the ball in the future.
Yeah, I talked to him. Before I committed to public, I think Coach, I forgot his name, OC, the quarterback coach. I think he told him, and then he takes my phone like directly, like right after. So me and him talked a little bit about some of the stuff.
Anything you're willing to share from that conversation?
It was just like, it wasn't nothing really. It was just like him talking like welcoming me to the fam and all that stuff like that. And then we got a group chat about all the commits. That was really it.
I don't know if you've been able to notice too much of what's been going on with Arkansas recruiting before this, but they're bringing in 3 pretty big time tight ends, 2 guys ranked in the Rivals 250. Have there been any discussions with you about how you and Micah are going to fit in with Luke, Shamar, and Jaden as just a receiving core?
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even know. I don't know a lot of them because it's so many. It's so like we got like 25 commits. So I don't know everybody, but I think it's gonna be fun with all of us. We're gonna get around, stuff like that.
Yeah, covering it every day, I definitely feel you on how many there are in this class. I've just got one more here for you. You had a very impressive junior season last year, 51 catches, 830 yards, 12 touchdowns in 10 games. What are you looking for out of your last year at Moody, and kind of how do you hope to build yourself as you move into your freshman season at Arkansas?
Well, what I got to do, I just got to show more stuff on my film, like more stuff that I can do. Because last year I ain't do like, well, I couldn't. It wasn't my fault because we had a different OC and stuff last year. So it was the stuff that I did last year that was only like running deep balls, like stuff towards the sideline. I didn't really run a lot of stuff like and cross the middle and stuff like that. But with the new OC that we got, I can show that I can do all stuff like that.
So
that's why.
As far as that goes, I think the big question that a lot of our listeners, which includes a lot of Razorback fans, the big question they want to know is, what is Davion Dozier going to bring to Arkansas, and what can they expect to see out of you when you get to Fayetteville?
I'm bringing everything with me. I'm bringing all I can do. They're gonna get a top receiver out of me.
All right, man. I love it, Davion. Thanks for taking some time to talk to us, and we wish you the best of luck during your senior season, man.
Thank you.
See ya.
See ya.